What's up, YouTube? This your main man, AB the Hero, back again with another video. And this morning, man, I had to come to y'all with this quick live stream, and I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about why my dog Lavar Ball is showing that he is a genius out here, outsmarting the media and controlling the narrative at every turn. Let's go. Alright, so as many of you all know right now, it's been all over the news, all over the blogs, everywhere. Your boy Lavar has decided to pull LiAngelo and LaMelo out of Lithuania and bring them back home to LA, back to United States, while Jello gets ready for the NBA draft and they figure out what's happening next with LaMelo. Alright, so now I just want y'all to think about this for 2 seconds. Before this news broke, what was the dominating headline about Lavar Ball, the big baller brand, and all of the things that's happening with them right now? Now, there's a lot of discussion. If you follow them, you understand that the JBA trials are happening right now, right? But what was the thing that was being covered the most by the major media outlets? Not really anything, right? Now all of a sudden, 2 games left in the LKL. Season's pretty much over, right? Jello is hurt. Melo's limited playing time, right? If the season ended tomorrow after 2 games and they stayed there the entire time, what would be the dominating headline then? This is not a news story there, right? But now you take 2 games left and Lavar says, you know what, I'm taking my boys and we going home. And now let's look. New York Post, Yahoo Sports, USA Today, Golf Digest, LA Times, Washington Post, whatever that is, CBS Sports, Baltimore Sun. Every news outlet across the country now all of a sudden is covering the Ball family. And so now all of a sudden, back in the headlines, back in the news, all right? Even outlets who said, man, we're not going to talk about them anymore. And why this is a good look and not a bad look is because when they're reporting it, what do you have to say, right? If you've been following them the whole time in Lithuania, you understand that there's tension there, right? If you were checking in before they even got there, you realize that they were on the 10th place team in Lithuania, and now they're still on the 10th place team in Lithuania. If you were following and you subscribe to the channel, you will notice that there's been tension with the coach. The coach has made some crazy statements about why he's not playing LaMelo. All of these things, there's a lot of tension happening over there. So this, to you, if you've been following it, is not an abrupt decision based from Lavar. You already understand what's going on, right? Now, when you report this, you have to say, well, they were over there, how they been doing? Oh, you get the New York Post, who, with their crazy clickbait article, abruptly angry Lavar, abruptly. Come on, man. You have to talk about the fact that LiAngelo is over there right now, almost leading the league in scoring. His scoring is a little bit down. You got to think that that happened because he started a game and then ended up leaving early with an ankle injury. But he was leading the league in scoring at one point with over like 14 points a game. It's down to like 12.6 now, but shooting 44% from the field and 44% from the 3. So in your article, you have to mention that happened, right? All right. If you really a real journalist and you're doing some due diligence, you then have to mention the fact that they left the team in better condition than as they arrived, right? So now, if you really was a great journalist and you were trying to do your due diligence, you got to talk about the fact that the brand has expanded internationally, and this is a great look as far as that goes, right? So you see all of these different outlets, obviously they're going to cover it, right? But now what I felt like was the most interesting here is ESPN, one of the biggest sports outlets, who has had issues with the Ball family. We had to send Jeff Goodman home a while ago. Will they cover the story? You know, they've decided we're not talking about them anymore. You got the Michelle Beatles of the world who hating for no reason. But now you got the NBA playoffs happening. Your boy LeBron just hit a game winner. That was crazy. But then you get here and you say top headlines for the day. Ball brothers return home due to injuries. So now you got the biggest sports outlet who's like top headline for the day is what's happening with the Ball family. So now you start to see where this genius comes in at. Now, this was what I thought was super interesting. And you know, we all know that ESPN has had a history of being almost a really ridiculous with the reporting on the Ball family, right? But if you go through this article here, this reads like an article of a reporter and a network who has decided that we know whose good side we need to be on, and let's just make smart decisions and do that, right? Let's try to get some facts here, and let's not try to make this a salacious article where we try to say Lavar pulls him, does it again. No, what they report here is, LiAngelo and LaMelo Ball leave BC Vytautas due to injuries. They talk about here that this was something that was agreed upon with the team. This wasn't an abrupt thing. This wasn't him going against the team. The team was cool with them leaving early. They understood the fact that Jello needed to go to the NBA. I'm gonna start preparing for the NBA draft and his pro days and all of those things. LaMelo was hurt, and which was also reported a while ago. He had a back injury going. Now, obviously, like LaVar says, if you got something, you got that dog and you got to play. So he probably could have played if the coach was going to play him some significant minutes just to get better. But as we reported on here before and talked about, the coach's agenda was not to allow Melo to get better. It was to prove that his style of play was the best. So, to me, I think that you see right there now that this here may have been a smarter move than what most people are giving my boy Lavar Ball credit for. Now, typically, this is where the super genius comes in at, is in every big thing or headline that's happened like this since the media started covering Lavar Ball. There's always been a next step. This is what's happening, right? So when you go back to when LaMelo was first pulled out of high school, the thing happened with LiAngelo, right? There's always a conclusion to each one of those stories. So now I'm telling you this, you heard it here first. I would not be surprised if in the next couple of days there was some big information released about what is happening next. I don't believe that LaVar and them would pull them off the team without this being a strategic move. So I'm telling you that you're going to see now, this is what happened. LaVar pulled them out. Oh, and by the way, they're going to do X, Y, Z. You're going to see, oh, LiAngelo is about to go train with X, Y, Z to get prepared for the draft. And, oh, we know that LaMelo is about to play X, Y, Z. I don't know exactly what that new thing is going to be yet, but I'm telling you that is what is happening next. So be prepared for it. Be on the lookout for it. And all I want you to do is, when the next news cycle comes where the media has to cover the aftermath of what just happened, so, oh, they pulled him out of there and now they're about to do X, Y, Z, I just want you to come back to the channel and say, AB the hero, bro, you was right. LaVar had the whole plan this whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to do that, man. But let me wrap this video up, man. I want to throw some shout outs out, y'all. All right, Anthony the Zone, what's up? What's good, man? Kilo G2, been messing with you since DBZ 100. Actually, man, I'm about to potentially start like a little side channel where I'm gonna put all them DBZ cartoons back out here and all of my little animations and things of that nature. So we're gonna get that back up here, man. So be on the lookout. I'm gonna do that. Also, man, I wanna say, remember, man, we got a little giveaway going, man, for the smooth BBBT here, and you know what I'm saying. So subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, hit them thumbs up. Let me know what y'all got going on, man. Hit me on the Twitters and the or the Instagram, man, and we'll rap. It's early in the morning, man. I really wanted to just share this video with y'all because it's a lot of folks out here who are taking this as an opportunity to say, man, I told you so. And I'm telling you that I feel like this opportunity that they're taking to say I told you so is one that has been strategically handed to them, right? If you've been following this situation for any time, you know what I'm saying, like, you already know that this is not nothing crazy. Like, everybody knew or could see something that was about to happen, so you're not taken aback by this at all. So, but there's these other folks who falling down the sinkhole, who then gonna have to come back in a couple days and be like, yo, actually, Lavar had this whole plan the whole time, and this is what's about to happen, and it's kind of dope. But that's what I gotta say, man. It's your main man, AB the Hero. I'm out. Peace.